Hello, welcome to this course where we learn about the seven golden rules to unleash your online earning potentials. So, we are learning about the seven golden rules to unleash your online earning potential. If you want to earn online, here's for you. If you want to earn online, here's for you. So, we'll talk about the technology, we'll talk about technology and communication toolkits for making money from the digital space. Now, in this course, you will discover a powerful framework to use technology and communication skills to generate income online. Through actionable strategies and expert guidance, you'll learn how to transform your skill sets into a thriving online business. So, this course is all about technology skill and communication skills, how we can use these two skills, technology skills and communication skills, to make money online. These two skills are very powerful skills. These two are very powerful. Technology and communication, they are two powerful things, okay, to use to make money on the internet. And if you want to make money on the internet, you even need to know a technology skill. That is, it's compulsory. It's compulsory because it is technology we are talking about. So let's jump on the first one we have for today. What is technology? Technology is all about using knowledge to create things that make our lives better or easier. It can be physical tools we can hold, like a wrench or a computer, or invisible systems that work behind the scenes, like the internet that connects your phone to the world. Now, technology is when you say knowledge, that's research. You've made research. It's theory. All right. Now, it's all about using theories, using what you have researched to solve a problem. When you want to solve a problem in the community or solve a particular problem, and you now research on that problem, you have knowledge, okay, and then your knowledge is now used to bring out a tool or a system to solve that particular problem. That tool or system that you've brought out, that you've invented, is called technology. All right, so just imagine technology as a bridge. All right, on one side of the bridge is knowledge. The knowledge is the research, the discoveries, things you've known about a particular stuff, okay, and the other side is the things that we want to achieve, the problems that we want to solve, using that other one, using the knowledge that we have. Now, when you now provide or produce a tool, okay, when you now produce a tool or create a tool from that knowledge, it might not necessarily be a tool, so it might be a process or a system to reach the goal that we want to achieve, that aim, to reach that goal. That is technology. Now, these tools can be physical things that we can touch, like smartphones, like our machines, like the car we drive, like the pen we use, like the toothbrush we use. Those are tools that makes our life better, that makes things better, that makes things easier. They can also be technology can also be intangible things, things that we cannot see, things that we cannot touch, like software programs or even new ways of organizing information. Now we have so many systems, so many processes online, so many processes now, and those things are called technology. All right. Now the key idea is that anything at all that makes work easier is technology. All right. So let's jump on communication. What is communication? What is communication? Now, communication is all about sharing information and ideas with others. It has to do with sending and receiving information and ideas. When you receive information and ideas, it is called communication. Communication is sending and receiving information. It has to do with it's like a two-way street. You send a message and someone else receives it. Okay, you send a mail or you receive a message that someone else sends. You can be the receiver, you can be the sender. Now, to break it down, I'll just give you one very, very good illustration of what I'm talking about. Communication might not necessarily even have to be words. Okay, whatever you send, however you send the message is communication. You can send the message by not even talking. Yes, talking is a way of communication, oh, but it's not the only mode of communication. You can communicate by writing. You can communicate by using your voice. You can even communicate by body languages, body gestures, like smiling. When you smile at somebody, somebody knows that you are happy with him, right? You've communicated. When you frown at somebody, the person knows that maybe he don't fuck up, or you've communicated. Okay. When you wave at somebody, you should tell the person hi. Okay, you've communicated. Now, there's this. If you're from Africa, you would, especially Nigeria, you would relate to this story, to this illustration. When we were young in Nigeria, it's very common when we go out and our mother does not want us to do some particular thing, or we go to a cousin's house, we go to our uncle's house, and our mother does not want us probably to take some particular thing, or maybe request for food or something like that. She gives us eye contact. Her eyes alone has communicated to you. You know that you are not supposed to do it, and when you do it, you don't die. All right. So it is important to know that this is what communication is. All right. It is a two-way thing. You send message, you receive message. Very quickly, let us talk about the evolution of tech com. When you see tech com, it means technology and communication. It's very, very important to know the evolution of technology and communication so that we know how far we have gone, we know where we are coming from. I know you've actually even wondered how people used to communicate before smartphones. Now, smartphone is any if your smartphone spoiled, say your phone got like if your phone spoiled, or more, your day is ruined. You can do anything just to make sure that that phone is working. But before phones, people were still communicating. People were still communicating. There was still life going on. All right. Now, anybody that will be like, you don't have a phone, be like, you don't have a phone. So let us look at the evolution of technology and communication. Okay, now in the primitive era, start from the primitive era. That's the early humans when humans just came. The major concern for them was survival, was hunting, was gathering, was food, was just the basic necessity, shelter, uh, feeding, and clothing, and also they needed to hunt because wild animals were on Earth that time. So they were surrounded by wild animals. Okay, so they needed to also communicate, and that time their languages were not formed. We were not speaking English then. In fact, English is one of the latest language that just came out. We're not speaking English then. Okay, so it was just sounds that were coming out from their mouth, basic sound that were coming. Oh, oh, ah, ah. If you watch primitive movies, you will hear that it's just sound, and then how they communicate. They communicate by smoke signals, by drumming, by their body language, by basic sounds. And the technology that were there were just simple tools like hammers, like stone, hand axe, scrapers, and just simple tools that they can be able to use to hunt, to gather, and to craft just basic things. So the next one is the agricultural revolution. So after people now knew how to survive, they started their language started forming. All right. We started having language, we started having communities. So it was important for us for humans to look for to increase food production, to manage how food is produced. Okay. And also to support larger population. So the agricultural revolution started, and the tools that were created at that era was improved plows, the seed drills, harrows. You can check it out in the agricultural revolution era. The next one was the writing system era. Okay, that time before in the agricultural era, there was nothing like writing system. There was not like writing. There was no documented write ups. All right. So this writing era, people needed to document, people needed to communicate, people need to transmit information. All right, so it's grew um beyond just using simple tools. Okay, so people needed to document stuff, so they invented what they used, technologies like papyrus, and the clay tablet was invented for writing. Then the next one, the mechanical invention era. Now, this saw with the invention of wheel. Okay, the invention of wheel. In fact, that wheel took a new. In fact, it made a lot of things. It gave birth to lots of things because the mechanical invention now started. So the printing press, invented by Johannes Gutenberg in 1440, revolutionized communication by allowing mass production of books and printed materials. You could see books and printed materials even now used at that particular period. All right. So the next one was the Industrial Revolution, when the telegram was invented, and it gave rise to technology invention like the spinning jenny, the power loom, the steam locomotive, the steam wheel, the steam train also. all right, in the industrial revolution. So we were growing. Human beings were growing before we now entered the electrical age, which was from 1880 to 1940. Okay, the telephone was invented. When telephone was invented in 1876 by Alexander Graham Bell, it enabled real-time voice communication over long distances. Before, it was not so. Like, you be talking and you be hearing the other person immediately. All right, so the telephone was invented and it gave rise to other inventions. Radio broadcasting began in the early 20th century, and then the technology, electricity, became a major source of power to so many tools. Imagine there were now so many machines that were created and that used electricity. All right, so the next one, then, the digital revolution. We entered the digital revolution age, and we just in this age has revolutionized almost every aspect of life. Now we have gone digital, right? The invention of transistor and integrated circuits led to the development of computers and the internet. The internet came on board, and immediately the internet came on board, it gave rise to so many things, so many other tools, so many other processes, so many other technologies were born. And then right now we are in the emerging technology where we have stuff like artificial intelligence, gene edit. You see now we have machines that can edit the gene. Yeah, there are technologies now that can edit the gene of creatures, that can edit the gene of living things. Understand? Even quantum computing. Okay, you can change. Right now, technology has gone beyond just what we can see, has gone far beyond. There's artificial intelligence, there's gene editing, there's quantum computing. The focus will likely be on automation, sustainability, and human augmentation, augmenting human and artificial intelligence. Now, here is the evolution of technology and communication. You see the first word, written word. See how we moved from um the primitive from the primitive thinking, from the primitive era up to the digital era and even the emerging trends right now. Okay, and the only way we moved is because people have had knowledge of these things and actually wanted to improve, make the systems achieve a particular goal, make the systems better. And that is why these things has been improved. The technology has advanced over time.